Wild space, the penultimate frontier. These are the voyages of the 16 Candlekeeps. Our season-long mission: to explore subspace systems, to seek out new NPCs and new encounters, to boldly roll where no one has rolled before.
Hello, and welcome back to 16 Candlekeeps, where the 80s pass their death saves. Nothing's changed. I am still not Steve Archer. I am in fact Liam Thornton, and I am the Dungeon Master for this Spelljammer Academy mini-campaign of Doom. Yeah. How are we all? All good?
Yes.
Lovely. So let's catch everyone up on where we left off. We had the fallout of the malfunction that happened within the simulations deck. There were some casualties and fatalities, but after the smoke had cleared and our heroes had some moment to reflect, all of them got new pets to help give them some comfort in this time. So Geamhradh managed to summon a new feline familiar. Herumph found a fox to accompany him as part of his Beastmaster path. And Celestial was gifted a wooden bird. Looks a bit like a dwarf, as we can see illustrated by the wonderful penguin there. A note was passed to you through Mikan, asking you to head to the Skydock, to the Flighty Foundling, and to depart on a mission of utmost urgency to acquire a adamantine meteor from the surface of Hakatha, the Beholder homeworld. To aid them to get through that area, they have gone to install a Spelljammer helm on a Tyrant ship that is floating just above Toril. So our characters have made their way to that ship and have begun their ascent up to the command deck to install it. And that is where we will pick up today. So, Fred the Plasmoid has helped you to get up to the holo deck. And here you have a couple of options. You can either carry on and have a look around the holo deck, or Fred can go up ahead again, use the same method to go through that access shaft to get up to the command deck.
It might be useful to have a look around the holodeck.
We could do a two-prong approach. If and I point at Mikan, who is currently sat in the chair that is tied to my back. I could take the chair and a Spelljammer upstairs to set up, whilst you have a look around hologram deck, holograph deck, holiday deck.
Holiday deck.
Holiday deck. Got it.
Yes. I'm happy if you would like to take Geamhradh upstairs.
Well, Micken's actually in the chair. And
That's what I meant, sorry.
Oh, yes.
Micken can set it up if he doesn't mind.
Micken, how does that sound to you?
That's absolutely fine. I've got some of my books with me. I'm sure it shouldn't be too difficult to do.
I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Okay then.
You remember, believe in yourself.
I will. Thank you.
Welcome.
So Fred will go ahead and set more pitons up the shaft. Ryback never even bothered to climb up, by the way. You can see that he was just getting all of his cooking equipment out and was sort of making a camp for you all down on the cargo deck.
Good.
And the Thrycreen Cricklet is sort of up and down between trying to help out, setting up down there, making sure that everyone's okay up ahead, clicking as she goes.
Just writing things down and my pen decided to break completely.
So, shall we explore the holodeck first?
Yes, yes. Let's explore the holodeck.
Lovely.
Yes.
So, it's just a bowl-like shape, really. And there is, in the middle of this hollow area, there is another sort of access way that goes to the command deck. There's just a massive hole in the middle, where obviously the beholders would be able to just float up through. So, looking around this level, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Is that all of us?
All of you that are on this level.
Okay. 5 for Celestial.
Okay.
Six.
Okay. So you can just see that there are some piles of like metal around, like just bits of junk, really. They look like some components, and then you can just hear Cricklet just clicking in the background. As you turn around, though, you see that Cricklet isn't there.
What? No.
And the clicking sound continues to come from these piles of metal.
Can I cast Detect Magic on them, please?
Please do.
Absolutely, you can. Go ahead and do that.
Oh, it's one of my Eldritch Sight things.
Yeah.
It's my Eldritch Invocation.
So yeah, you fantastic. You cast that, and as you do, there is magic within the metal, and it's like it's constructs. And as you're starting to see, you kind of notice that these look like dismembered autognomes. And the clicking continues, and one of these piles of junk moves. And I would very much like it if you could both roll initiative for me.
Great.
19 for Celestial.
19.
Yes.
16.
19 and 16. Okay. So, Celestial, you are up first.
Okay.
And you can see that there is what looks almost like a spider-like mismatch of pieces of construct with two circular saw blades just sort of on arms at the end. And it's clicking as it's going.
Okay. Super. I am looking. I don't like it, whatever it is. It's grim. It reminds me very much of Toy Story and the weird stuff. That
Yeah, it's pretty much that vibe.
Yeah, I'm getting, and I hated that. That gave me nightmares.
Stop it, Steve. Oh, I'm gonna be head to toe in goosebumps.
This thing is probably about 30 feet away from you.
I would like to throw a hand axe at it.
Lovely. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I got a natural 20. And then -1, so 19.
That is enough to hit the thing. Go ahead and roll some damage.
Damage is 4 for slashing.
Okay, so you rolled a nat 20, so have you doubled your dice? You need to roll your dice twice.
My slashing dice, my damage dice. Oh, okay. So that would be another 2, so 6.
Okay, so 6 points of damage. You throw it, and it just shears off part of one of the legs. It has like 6 legs on the go, and then these 2 arms. So it goes lopsided for a second, and then it just readjusts itself. Geamhradh, your go.
Cool. I'm gonna witch bolt the one.
Okay.
She's just
Yeah.
Is that a saving throw on my side, or is that an attack roll?
No, it's a attack roll.
Lovely. Let's get it done.
21.
Okay, 21. Yep, that's gonna hit.
Well, it's the funky one. 15 lightning damage.
Okay, so you hit it with your witch bolt, and as you do, this energy just arcs out of you towards it, and you can see that the red eye that it has in the middle of its head, or what would be a head, just starts to glow brighter. And you believe that this has done no damage to it at all. Anything, you're charging it up.
Oh.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did.
I just want to break it.
Anything else for your turn?
Can I shout up towards Herumph and Micken and be like, we've got weird little creepy robot metal attacking, potentially. Help!
So yep, and that will echo through the halls. And then that will bring us to this creature.
Yeah, I want to see what it does.
Absolutely. So it climbs up the wall,
All right.
up the ceiling, and then it drops down onto you, Celestial.
Ah! Oh.
And it is going to hit you with its multi-attack.
It has multi-attack.
It has multi-attack.
I'm gonna bat it off me with my wooden penguin.
So does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Okay. The 9 will not.
No.
So it makes 1 bite. So that will be 6 points of piercing damage as just a metal mouth just snaps at you. The first saw misses you.
Good.
The second saw, that's a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and then the second saw will cut across you for 3 slashing damage.
Ah! Sod off!
Herumph, I am going to slot you into the initiative order here.
A large room, Heineken. Nothing to do. I'm assuming I hear the caterwauling.
You do, yep.
Cool. Knowing, because we climbed up into the room anyway, that there is an opening in the center that looks down upon this.
Mhm.
Can I see if I can get a vantage point through that hole in the center?
Yep, sure. Are you still carrying Mikan?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yes, you are able to move over to there, and then you can see at the minute that there's just like a metallic spider just trying to slice at Celestial.
Mikan, do you know any spells you can do off the shoulder?
I can give it a go.
Excellent. Well, whilst you do, I'm just going to slowly, oh, for God's sake, take the bow off my shoulder, taking an arrow from underneath the chair somewhere, trying my hardest. What's the range from me to the for the creature on Celestial? May I ask,
So it'd
please?
be about 60 feet from where you are.
About 60 feet, he says. About 60 feet. That's fine for one thing I want to do. Let's find out if it's fine for the other. Yes, bonus action would like to Hunter's Mark
Okay.
the creature. So I will cast a boop. And then I will let loose the arrows of war. Yeah, I've got 150 feet, so we're good. Roll for attack, monster. 11.
11. That is not going to do it.
Okay, that's me.
Okay. So with that, we will move to Mikan. Mikan starts trying to think. You just hear him saying, okay. So, mage hand, no, not really helpful right now. Prestidigitation, not really great. I can do this. And he will launch an arcane burst. Rolling a 1. Yep. Yeah, he just completely misses. He hits just the rim of this this hole between the decks, and he just goes, I'm so sorry. I'll try again.
I have a better idea, Mikan. Don't worry. Next turn, we're going to do something better.
Okay. And then he just eyes grow wide with worry. Celestial, we are back to you.
Great. It's still. Is it still on me?
Yeah, it's still on you.
Right. I want to. If I were to Misty Step away, would it just get confused and fall off?
Misty Step, it would not come with you. So yeah, you're fine.
Yes. I'm going to Misty Step away. Just away.
Okay. That's absolutely
yeah.
fine. So yep, you just you Misty Step and the thing just drops to the ground.
Now stamp on it, kill it. Everybody kill it. Kill it!
I will have it make a dex saving throw, and I think that very much is going to
It doesn't need to do that. It doesn't need to do that. That's fine.
Yeah, just 16, it drops. You see it drop like on its back, but then the legs just shift around and it pushes itself back up, and then its head just turns around.
I briefly look the other way to pretend like I'm not here. Celestial's dumb.
Anything else for you? Because
yeah, I'd like to draw another hand axe and ready to throw it again.
Absolutely. Well, you can throw it because drawing it and throwing it is your action, and Misty Step's just a bonus.
4.
4, it's gonna miss.
Yeah, it's gonna miss. It's gonna really, really miss.
The grossness of it just twisting and contorting around just really threw your aim off.
Yeah.
So that will bring us to Geamhradh.
Kill it, Geamhradh, kill it, kill it. Why did I say we investigate this dex? It was a terrible idea.
Can I have a Constitution saving throw? It's going to do anything. But...
You absolutely can. How's an 18 looking?
Yeah, it succeeds.
I'm so sorry.
No. I didn't think it was going to work, but I have very little I can do.
Constructs have a very high con.
I know, but I also didn't want to set it on fire. I was doing what she would do rather than,
that's fair.
using my actual knowledge of a construct.
That's absolutely fine. Anything else for you at all?
She's gonna just be really frustrated and just stare at her frosty puddle that's done nothing.
Brilliant. So then this construct will have its turn. It will move towards you, and it's going to try and hit you with the multi-attack.
Great.
Where are all my d20s?
Okay.
I need 3 of them.
I knew I should have done that instead.
Okay, so the bite is definitely going to miss, and then we have a 14 and a 19 on the blades.
The 19 passes, but the 14 doesn't.
Lovely. And that is only going to be just a very slight amount of... Oh, okay, actually, it was only slight damn. Just 3 slashing damage.
Just 3?
Just 3. Could have been worse.
It absolutely could have been.
Yep. And that is that. Herumph, your turn.
Mikan, I need you to climb down. I'm going to place down the seat, and you're going to start setting up the spell jamming seat, because that thing might be part of the ship.
Oh, okay.
Happy?
No, but yes.
Well, I will accept no, but yes. And I will kind of wait for him to climb off my back before reaching down and undoing the ropes I've used to tie the chair to my back.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. So between your 2 turns here, Yeah, so you'll put him down, put the seat down, and he will grab out his books and start to get to work.
Thank you.
Okay then. Celestial, it is your turn.
Right. The hand axe missed last time. I'm going for a dagger, and I want to stab it.
Okay.
So can I move? How far away is it?
How far away did you move with your Misty Step?
What's the max I can move with Misty Step?
30 feet, I think it is.
30 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to say I only moved. I only moved enough to just knock it off. So 10.
Okay. Then yeah, you'll be fine because it was able to get to Gearhradh. So yeah, you can get up into melee.
I want to get up into melee and I want to stab it with a dagger.
Okay.
Oh, you bugger! I got a natural one.
What's going on with these rolls today?
Well, I'm using the dice on DnD Beyond and I'm regretting it because they're pants. Although I did get a natural 20 earlier.
That's true. They are pants.
These are low, though. These are low.
The D&D Beyond dice are available.
Yes. Yes. Use other dice. Okay, well that did not work.
Yep.
So
anything else?
there's not a lot I can do.
Nope.
I can do 2 weapon fighting, which I always forget about.
So you can do a bonus attack then.
Can I do the same thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks. Ah, natural 20 plus 4 is 24.
Okay, now that one hits. So
Yes.
remember, because this is going to be your offhand weapon, you just won't get the bonus on it, so you're just the double dice.
So 7.
7.
7 piercing.
7 piercing. Lovely. Okay. So
what I would have liked to have done is to stab it with the dagger and stab it into the floor so it can't move anywhere. But I don't think. Like, how tall is it?
I mean, it's basically the size of a drone.
Oh. Okay, that's what I was thinking, but I don't think a dagger would go all the way through to stab it.
Not going to be
floor.
quite enough to go through the stone floor.
No, there is that as well. That's.
Gearhradh, your turn.
Cast Armor of Agathis on myself at 2nd level.
Okay. Anything else for you at all?
Misty Step away.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So then we will move on to the construct. And it is going to... Well, you've moved away, and Celestial's back in melee, so it's going to go for Celestial.
Great.
Highest roll was a 15 for a bite.
Yeah, the 15 hits.
Okay, and that will do... that is 7 piercing damage as it clamps down on you.
Okay. That's good. Guys, just to let you know, I'm on 9 points of 9 HP.
And that is it for this thing's turn. Herumph, you're up.
We roll to see if we get a arrow to this thing. It's a natural 1.
We are rolling badly as a team today.
Yep, your arrow just hits it, and it turns its head around, like it just glances off, turns the head around, looks up at you, and then swings its head back around.
Weird, because I also am using D&D Beyond dice.
It's almost like they're punishing the players here.
I
I can't use that excuse. My rolls are with real dice, and they're just always bad.
Nicken, we are being subpar. How is the chair going?
Let me go ahead and make a roll for him. He has started to get it lined up, so he is doing okay, but it does take a little bit longer than a minute to install the thing.
Oh, this is going to be a long 10 rounds, eh?
Celestial, your turn.
I would like to dagger it again.
Okay.
Although, hold on, wait. No, I don't. I mean, maybe I do, but just two seconds, please. Thank you very much. Oh, what does that do? No, because it's got to be unoccupied. The construct, not a creature, isn't it? Rubbish.
It classifies as a creature, yeah.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
Does it? I would like to cast Hellish Rebuke on it.
Okay.
I point my finger, and the creature that damaged me is momentarily surrounded by hellish flames. It must make a dexterity saving throw, and takes 2d10 fire damage on a failed save.
Okay, so this would have been a reaction, but
yes, to be fair, yes.
But I'm gonna allow that to have happened. So it needs to make a what save? Sorry.
Dexterity.
Okay.
I was sitting here thinking creatures and constructs. Constructs didn't count as creatures, so I couldn't use anything.
No, you are absolutely fine. So that was a 13. So how is that for that dex save?
It beat the dex save. So because it beat it, it takes half of 2d10 fire damage. So I will tell you what that is. Roll it. So 2d10 is 14, so it takes 7.
Okay, it takes 7 damage, and then your turn is still yours to attack as you normally would.
I would still like to stab it again, please.
Go for the stabbings. Don't forget you're doing your 2 weapons, so you can make 2 attack rolls.
It's angered me. So the first one is a 12.
Okay, first one does not hit.
Not a hit. Let's try the second one. 13.
13 also does not hit. So it has angered you, but it's angered you too much.
Angered me too
get
much!
that focus.
Some would say you need to be a barbarian to use this.
Yes! Wow!
It's getting that way.
Some would say it's useless.
Geamhradh, your turn.
Cool. I'm gonna make a roasty toasty bonfire. So can I have a dex save, please?
Okay, yep. How's the 13?
Matches. So that's a success, isn't
Yep.
it? Yeah.
Is there any effect on a successful save?
Just reading it, because no glasses. No.
What's the spell?
No, it just says that they have to... It's create a bonfire.
Fantastic.
So it says until the spell ends, the magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube, but they must succeed on a dex save or take damage. So they don't take damage.
The fire still starts. So yeah, the fire still starts. So just because they didn't move out of the way doesn't mean that the fire hasn't started. However, you are in space, and I did give you a minor warning a very long time ago that
he did.
That spells in space kind of work a little bit different. So I'm gonna need you to roll roll a d4 for me, please.
Oh goodness gracious! These never roll well. I only ever get a 1 on these. 3.
Okay. So the location that you were attempting to cast it in, it actually is cast closer towards you.
Cool.
So there's just a fire in the middle of the room now.
A 5-foot cube of fire.
Yep. Cracking.
You're all welcome, guys.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Nope.
No.
Lovely. In which case, then we will move to the construct. The construct is going to. You're still in melee. Let's see. Is it getting annoyed yet? I'd say it's getting a little bit annoyed. It's going to move back. So you will get an opportunity attack, Celestial.
Can I do many things?
It'll be your standard attack.
Yes, it will. Can I cast mirror image and try and confuse it?
At this point, it's just a basic attack roll. Is all you can do. This is an opportunity attack as it moves.
Okay.
Through...
Then let's stab it. Let's stab it.
Okay, carry on trying to stab it.
Stab it. I'm enjoying stabbing it. Oh, 13 did not stab it.
13 did not stab it.
No, it did not.
Okay, so then it is going to fire 2 lightning jolts. One is going to be aimed at Celestial, and one will be aimed at Geamhradh. So, Celestial, that's a 5 against you, so that's not going to be a hit. Geamhradh, that is a 15 against you.
It matches.
Okay, so that is going to be a hit, and that is going to deal you 5 points of lightning damage as it returns the same color lightning to you as you hit it with your witch bolt.
Cool. And that was not a melee spell, melee attack.
No, that is a ranged attack.
Cool. Just checking.
Okay, and then on to Herumph.
15. Arrows.
Arrows.
To shoot my longbow, sorry. 15 to hit.
And that is not going to be enough.
I just continue around. I think this gravity field thing is definitely throwing off my arrows.
Yes, I'm blaming the gravity field for everything.
I'm shooting through the gravity field. What's your bloody excuse, woman?
Mine is just that it's mysteriously affecting the whole of the ship, and therefore I can't stab things as well as I would do were we not in space.
Yeah.
It doesn't work the same here.
Mikan is going to attempt to carry on sorting out that Spelljammer helm. That's what he's been told to do. That's what he's going to keep doing.
Good. Keep doing it. It's a good idea.
Doing the thing,
Round
Mikan.
2 of 10.
Celestial, we're back to you.
Right. Now I can try mirror image.
Yep.
Confuse it. Let's do it. Let's try
Okay.
some mirror imaging. They just appear.
Yep.
So there's now 3 thingies of me. So each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether it instead targets one of your duplicates.
Cool.
If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. So I've gone for 3.
Okay.
And then, yeah, if it attacks, we'll see if it attacks one of them instead of me.
Lovely.
Can it see, by the way?
Yeah, it has an eye.
Good. Okay, good. Because otherwise mirror image would be entirely pointless.
Anything else for your turn?
No.
Lovely. Geamhradh, your turn.
How far away is it from me?
About 20 feet away from you, not too far.
I'm gonna try and freeze it again with frostbite.
Okay.
Yay!
And do nothing
is
because
that a
it's got really
Constitution
high
save?
constitution. Yes.
I mean, you say that, it only rolled an 11 this time.
Woohoo!
Okay, so what are we talking here? What's this damage?
Oh, really nothing. There's 1d6. So there. 5 frost.
Okay,
5 cold damage.
so it takes that
And it has
damage.
disadvantage on the next weapon attack roll.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. Okay.
I finally did something, guys.
So it's going to be the construct's turn. It is going to attempt to shoot at Celestial and the mirror
Okay.
image situation.
Right.
So
I need. Yes.
I got to roll first.
Okay.
One was a 17 and the other was a 7. That is for determining target.
Okay. So let me just get the spell back up. Apparently, I've never cast mirror image in my life. If I have 3 duplicates, I must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack to a duplicate. And then a duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Oh, okay. So it's you that's rolling them.
Me that has to roll a
Go for it.
d20. And let's hope he... please, God, let me get above a 6. Yes! Gets above a 6. It attacks one of the duplicates.
Okay.
And then AC is 12.
Okay. So it's firing off 2 and it's trying to hit. So you'll roll another one.
Come on, please. Oh, you fuck! Okay, well, one worked and one didn't.
Okay.
Ah!
And that's fine because the first roll was a hit and the second one was a
Yeah.
miss anyway. So
Good lord.
that duplicate is going to take 11 points of lightning damage.
Ooh. Let's make a note of that, shall we? Okay.
Does that shatter the illusion?
Just a second. Sorry, bear with.
That's okay.
Duplicate. If it hits it, it's destroyed.
There we go.
It can be destroyed. So now I've only got 2 other duplicates.
There we go.
There we go. It got hit. It destroyed.
So it hits what it, thinks is you, and then one of these duplicates disappears.
Yep.
That is it for its turn. Herumph, what you got?
So I'm going to do something a little naughty.
No. Okay.
No.
D&D Beyond's dice are failing me, so I'm going to use this third-party dice and see if this works better.
You gonna do it?
It's a natural 19 to make a 27 to hit.
Sometimes that's just the way that it is. Yep, you go ahead and you roll your damage.
I don't know why I'm giggling so much. I'll use those dice to roll the damage as well. And on a D8, I got an 8. Isn't that great? So that's 12 points of piercing damage on the arrow, and then an extra 3 because of the hunter's mark.
Okay. So as your arrow flies true, this arrow will just go through and it takes the head of this thing clean off and it collapses onto the ground.
40% of the time works every time.
There we go. We are out of initiative.
Oh,
Thanks, Herumph.
thanks, Herumph.
If you could collect my arrows, I missed a lot.
Well, we'll get your arrows.
Thank you.
And as all of that is happening, you hear Micken shout, It's ready, I think.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good.
With that, can I now have a look around the command deck and see if there's
Absolutely.
anything that's going to attack us up here?
I don't like to get down here at all.
So, as Micken has shouted, it's ready, I think. You turn around, and that's when you kind of see that this chair has been installed in literally like a stone bowl, which you would assume to be the Beholder's spelljamming helm. Obviously cannot be operated by a non-beholder. But you look around this large room, and there are various sorts of tendrils of stone, almost, that come down from the ceiling. And each one of them has, like, a different colored end to it. And it appears to be something connected to the weaponry of this ship.
Guys, I find the eye stalks.
We destroy them all.
Um,
Why are my answers always destroy everything?
I think we're going to need them to defend ourselves if something tries to destroy us. So I suggest we do not destroy the weapons of the ship.
Yeah, no. Let's keep the weapons.
Captain, if I may be so bold.
No, that's good. There's a reason why I've never put myself forward as captain.
Fine, I'm captain.
No, I'm captain.
Look at me. I am the captain now.
Now, I am the captain still. Or make me get my captain hat and put it on, because I will do it.
Okay, very good.
Yes, I have had second thoughts, and I feel like we shouldn't destroy them.
Wise thoughts, Captain.
A little voice told me that would be a bad idea. What do we do?
Can I inspect the chair and just make sure that it's all
Please
okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
And give Micken a really good pat on the back to say, well done, pal.
That's fine.
He's a good
You can go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Don't got too much bits of paper. 17.
17, okay. Yep, so you look it over, and yep, this has been installed exactly as a spelljamming helm is supposed to. The one thing that you do know is that currently nobody is attuned to it.
Cool. I guess as spelljammer, I'll attune myself to it then. I'll thank
yourself to it.
Thank Micken.
You're welcome. You absolutely carry on. I hope it works. And as you attune to it, you get that familiar feeling that you had the last time that you attuned to a spelljamming helm in the simulation deck. But everything about this one, it feels a lot colder and a lot heavier. Not quite as easy to maneuver. But go ahead and make just one Arcana check for me, please. Four? Okay,
I rolled a 1.
So you try and test it out, and it seems a little bit more uncomfortable to move than the last spelljamming helm that you used.
I'm going to grab Celestial by the shoulder. She can't do it, Captain. She hasn't got the power.
Awesome.
Fantastic.
Insult the Scot in the room, it's fine. Later, it's fine.
As Gjalric takes to the spelljamming helm, you see Mikan sort of smile, tries to smile, looks a little bit saddened, and he carries on down the access shaft. I'm just gonna
Can I grab him?
Yeah, sure.
Mikan, I apologize to shroud my plan for so long. Reason why? So as the shipmate, I have to look after the crew and make sure everything is working because Celestial is going to be busy plotting maps and making sure things. Reason I needed you free is because as the most intelligent person on the ship right now, I need you to assist me in working out what all this means, if that is okay with yourself. And I gesture towards the eye stalk controls and stuff like that. Although an adept spelljammer, I think it would be foolish to waste your wheelhouse on something that is kind of so tacit in your knowledge.
I appreciate that. I just I'm not really knowledgeable about weaponry, assuming that that's what this is meant to be.
Don't think of it as a weapon, Mikan. If you take back in Waterdeep, I don't know if you've experienced these new mechanics that people have been doing with black powder and using it to propel little balls of lead across fields and things in gunsmithing. In other cultures, they use this for entertainment. There are cultures that fill large, like wooden casks with coloured powders and things, and they mix it together. And then when the gunpowder goes off, it actually creates an effect of delight. But it is the smarter person who knows how to use a weapon for good, or to see it just more than a weapon. If you follow me.
I think I do.
If we look at things as black and white, and yes, they are weapons. They are going to help us defend against anything that comes across in the sea, or the space sea. The big blue wet thing is more black and starry, but that is one way to look at it. But also, there is the other side of this, which is that we can learn so much more about Herumph as a population, as engineers. We can learn. Imagine a book being held on the halls of Waterdeep, reading Mikan Havenstance, an exploration into Herumph's engineering.
He straightens up a bit more. That sounds good. I could give it a shot.
I think you are the perfect man for the job.
And he begins to look over one of these things. Starts to sort of feel around the controls. puts like balls his hand into a fist and just puts it into this like socket sort of thing, and the whole ship around you just rumbles as you just hear vroom, and a crack of an explosion outside as you can see through some of the slits, the like windows along there, that he has just disintegrated an asteroid out there.
Not horrible. That's good.
Might need a bit more research before I
Baby steps. Baby steps. Tiny, gentle little baby steps.
I should probably go and tell Officer Ryback what I've just done.
You're the best man for the job.
And he will carry on down the rope. He rolled a 1.
I'm going to turn around to Celestial and just like, why do we have to have such a wet fucking blanket with us?
Okay.
He's the big bad end boss, but still, like, are his dice rolling on D&D Beyond, or is dice rolling in real life?
No, it's me that's responsible for his bad rolling.
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me.
Fantastic.
Just out of interest.
Yeah, carry on.
Can there be more than one Spelljammer attuned to a ship at a time?
No, only because it's a magic item, only one person can attune to it at a time.
Okay.
Oops.
But it wasn't attuned to beforehand, and it stayed floating. So that half an hour to an hour window.
Yeah, it's just out in space. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah. In the middle of combat, hilarious.
If I need to, could switch out with Nicken.
Yeah.
Just mentally making plans in my brain. If I need to, I could switch with Capitano. El Capitan.
Yeah, Capitan, you could, yes, I will allow you to switch.
Well, this is the thing, we've got 4 potential Spelljammers, really, on the ship, so...
Can
Do
everyone
not trust
just
Herumph with that.
make me a perception check a minute, please?
All of us?
Mm-hmm.
14 for
17.
Celestial.
17.
17. Okay. As this is happening, you hear shouting below. You smell smoke, and you see Micken coming back up the access route, and he is like his hair is just disheveled. He's breathing hard, and is having difficulty speaking between gasps of air, and he just says, "Fire in the galley, out of control. Save the others."
Cool.
We just save everybody.
Captain, with permission, do you mind if I go down? I'll,
Of course, but be safe, be safe.
Cool. And I'm gonna go down and start doing frostbite on the fires.
Lovely.
I'm going to come with you because I can do create and destroy water.
Okay. As you get down there, you can see that Fred and Cricklet are trying to put out some fires. The cooking oil is on fire. The barrels and food supplies are on fire. And Petty Officer Winston Ryback is currently fighting off a winged creature that looks like it's made entirely of magma. Anyone who wants to can make me a nature check.
Yes, I would like to make a nature check. 18.
Lovely. You know that these are magma methods.
Okay.
So
What are they weak to?
they are they're weak to cold, and they are small elementals of fire. Ryback is just smacking them across the face with pots and pans as they hit the ground, exploding into more flames. And the final one flares up in his face as it disperses and he drops to the ground.
Geamhradh, can you go and see if he's alright? And if there's any little fires from the beasties, can you use your frostbite on them? And I'm going to go and create some water to fall on this nonsense, just gesturing in the general direction of the other fires. What was that?
Herumph is following behind. After hearing you say that, when he sees it's oil fire, he starts shouting no. He's going to get a bedroll from one of the bags, dunk it in a water barrel, and then throw the rag over the top of the oil fire.
Congratulations.
Okay.
Well done. You've been promoted to captain.
Never use open water on.
I know the rules, you idiot.
So yeah, you are able to sort through and put out the rest of these fires. As you start to do that, you can see that Fred and Cricklet start taking the advice and doing the same way that you have. Was someone going over to check on Ryback?
I'm going to go and help Geamhradh with Ryback.
So go ahead and make a medicine check for me, please.
Yeah, me. 3.
Okay.
11.
Okay. The medicine check is really to determine if there's anything that can be done. Ryback is very badly burned. You can see that where this thing has exploded in his face, it's singed right through skin, muscle. You can see burnt, charred bone. Ryback's dead. And
After the fires... Oh, sorry.
no, carry on.
After the fires are put out, do we... Because obviously we would have spent time with plasmoids and Thrycreen already.
Yeah.
do we know if we can communicate with either Fred or Cricklin via Common or any other language?
Let's have a look for you. Yeah, they can speak Common.
Cool. Once the fires are out, I'm going to ask both of them where the creatures came from.
And they will say, and forgive me for not doing clicky click. I can do it. So, Quick Click will say they were coming from the cooking area near Petty Officer Winston back.
The officer. Sorry, what was that last bit?
They were coming from the cooking area near Winston Ryback.
All right, cool.
Go and invest the cooking area by Winston Ryback.
As you poke around, and you can just see the flaming remains of different things in the area. Go ahead and make an investigation check for me. Anyone who's looking around here.
20 for Celestial.
20.
That's 18 for Herumph.
Okay.
I'm not a natural 20.
Ooh.
Ooh, the dice have changed.
Because we're not in combat, it doesn't matter.
So yeah, the fire looks as if it originated from the cooking surface, but it doesn't seem capable of causing a big enough fire or that to summon these magma methods. But as you are investigating around, you do see that there is a glyph that is just fading away, and it is of a black eye.
Hey, the eye is back! I don't like it.
I make a history check now. See if Herumph knows anything about that.
Yep, go ahead.
Straight roll. That is an unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20.
Celestial got a natural 20 plus 5.
Okay.
Well, technically it's a natural 20 because it's a plus 0.
You've seen different symbology similar to this before. You've heard of different stories. You don't know the full links to everything, but you have heard enough stories to know that this is one of the marks of the One-Eyed Lich.
Do we know anything about the One-Eyed Lich? Just that this is one of their marks?
There are rumors of an ancient lich of enormous power who the very parts of them are known to be artifacts that people might search for. and that lich would be looking upon your crew basically means death. And that's where we're going to end today's episode.
Good. Someone's definitely trying to kill us. That's what I like to hear.
Not just anyone.
Whoa! Yay!
I want to be hoisted by my own petard.
There are only 2 episodes left of our Spelljammer Academy. Maybe less if our crew can't survive what comes next.
That is so sad.
But thank you all very much for watching. Thank you for listening. Thank you to my wonderful players for playing.
Thank you for leaving.
Thank you.
If you are watching, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so that you hear when those next episodes drop. If you are listening to us on any of the audio formats, don't forget that you can leave us a review. It doesn't cost anything, and it's a cool thing that you can do to make you even more of a cool kid. Well, we'll leave you with the thought of that glyph of a black eye. And all who want to say bye, say bye. Bye.